also had been waiting to hear more about his visit with the family of Jacob Blake. Attorney Benjamin Crump released a statement minutes ago while the vice president was speaking, said that he and Dr. Biden met with the family, including Jacob Blake's father, Jacob Blake Sr., his sisters and brother. Ben Crump listened in by phone, as did Jacob Blake's mother and Jacob Blake himself from his hospital bed. This piece of the statement in particular stood out. Quote, I'm quoting from the statement from Ben Crump, quote, Jacob Jr., the young man who was shot, Jacob Jr., shared about the pain he is enduring, and the vice president commiserated. The vice president told the family that he believes the best of America is in all of us and that we need to value all our differences as we come together in America's great melting pot. Going on to read, quote, it was very obvious that Vice President Biden cared as he extended to Jacob Jr. a sense of humanity, treating him as a person worthy of consideration and prayer, unquote. That is part of a statement from Attorney Benjamin Crump about the meeting that Vice President Joe Biden had with the Blake family. So apparently, Kristen, Joe Biden and Jacob Blake communicated somewhat today, which I think is the first we've heard of a major political figure actually talking to the family and to young Mr. Blake.
Which is one small step forward in terms of healing, just recognizing and acknowledging this brutal tragedy. We've got to remember that Mr. Blake is a human being. He is a father. He is a son. He is the descendant of a family that has literally committed itself to our nation's civil rights movement. His own grandfather marched in the days after the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. And so Mr. Biden's actions today most certainly humanize Mr. Blake. But what we need now is justice. What we need now are officers who will be held accountable for the harm done to Mr. Blake. We need officers to be held accountable for the countless shootings of unarmed African Americans. This is a crisis that is ripping at the soul of our nation, and we need national leaders who will not turn a blind eye to this and who will acknowledge the bitter, harmful racism underlying the police violence that we are seeing tearing communities apart in our country right now.
Also worth noting that Joe Biden, in his remarks, did indeed say that institutional racism is a thing, and he directly connected it to the incident in Kenosha that has left Jacob Blake Jr. in a hospital bed. Kristen Clark of the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights Under Law, thanks very much.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.